Hey Pisceans, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to be doing your first half of January general reading here. I hope you had the most lovely and beautiful of holidays. I'm wishing you a very, very happy new year. Let's talk about the meditation I just had. So the first thing I heard Vesica Pisces, and then there's this show on Amazon called Modern Love, and it's based on these, it's funny because they actually take place in New York City, and there's cars, and I'm in that area. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. But there's a show called Modern Love on Amazon, and I was shown different scenes from that series. I would definitely recommend watching that for y'all. There was a particular one with Dev Patel, who I just think hung the moon in the sky. I love him so much. And there was an Anne Hathaway. Well, I just saw different scenes. There's something about that. Fated meeting, chance meeting, soulmates coming together after a very long time of being apart. And I heard the song Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone. It's almost as if, I feel like for some of you guys, it's like, and I'm just gonna like keep, be very honest with this. I'm feeling it's a masculine energy, because who cares about gender, how boring. But it's like a masculine energy that's missing a feminine energy that maybe it's not even met before in this lifetime. And I know that that's really, like sort of out there, but welcome to the club, have we met, number one. And number two, that's what I'm feeling. It feels like two souls that are meant to meet up in this lifetime, and then you're about to. It's very, very cool. For those of y'all that are already in relationships and feeling that soul connection, it kind of feels like there's some sort of like writing the story of what we were, kind of like the Notebook and looking back upon it, something. But I'm seeing two souls that are coming together. Let's get your animal energy. Watch Modern Love on Amazon. There's something about it. Modern Love, Love Through the Ages, something. Okay. Guys, at the bottom of the deck we have Swan, which is soulmate love energy. Bam, I'm taking it. Ooh, in the elephant. Lakshmi vibes. So, Tarantula. Okay, I'm getting a few things on this. So, number one, I feel called to talk about the divine tarantella. So, the divine tarantella, historically speaking, was a dance that was done when, this is kind of graphic, but roll with me, when someone was bitten by a venomous spider. Okay, they would break into this frenzied dance to work up a sweat and sweat out the poison or the toxins, right, that they took from the spider bite. And it's kind of evolved over time to just become this dance that is sort of associated with freedom and a loss of one's inhibitions, right? This is really having no inhibitions, the divine tarantella. It's also showcased in this Ibsen play. Is it Dollhouse or Hedda Gabler? I can't remember. But there's something about really breaking free of one's inhibitions and really letting loose. I feel like you're going to be connecting with aspects of yourself that really allow you to do that. It's almost like I'm tired of being so perfect or trying to do everything the right way or trying to do everything on the dotted line or trying to be just overly productive all the time. I'm tired of having to choose my words carefully or always be there for others and not for myself. It feels like what I'm clicking into is divine selfishness, which is brilliant, which is different from regular egoic selfishness, right? Divine selfishness, and I feel like you guys as Pisceans, hand to God, hand to Goddess, are the most giving of all the signs, I feel like, in the way that they give and give and give and give and give, but sometimes forget to give to themselves in equal measure. Okay, Cancerians are close behind you in that. But you guys do it with no strings attached, and no shade to Cancers. I love Cancers, but sometimes they can feel like a bit of a victim or martyr, like the more that they give and overgive. But y'all don't, that's not my experience of you guys, okay? You guys have a penchant for the drama, which I can relate to and love about you, but there's not really, I never really get a vibe of like strings attached or ulterior motives with Pisceans. You just kind of give and give and give because it's in your soul to do so. But this idea of divine selfishness just feels very important for you, and like you're taking on this divine tarantella dance. That's what's going to be the thing that attracts this vibrational match of romance, love, life partner, partnership, could be business as well, to you. Because there's this feeling of feeling like you need to be perfect or having not a hair out of place. And it feels like this energy is coming forward to just say, no, it's going to be when you have no makeup, you know, if you're feminine energy, when you have no makeup on and your hair hasn't been washed in days and you're in your sweats, right? That's the good stuff. Or if you're a masculine energy, right? It's when you skip the gym and you let yourself eat what you want for a little bit. Not forever, I mean everything in moderation, but that's going to be the energy of freedom that just draws. Oh my God. I'm so sorry about that noise. Something is going down outside of my window. That is going to be the energy or the vibration that attracts this good that's coming toward you, okay? The tarantula is also about taking your time getting to where you're going, okay? If there are any taskmasters watching this, anyone who kind of holds yourself, to, you know, kind of a strict schedule or a strict, like, you know, I've got to be very careful about what I put into my mouth and my body. I've got to work out, I've got to do this, because there's this whole feeling of like 2020, New Year's resolution, I've got to do it this way. I'm hearing that you've already been doing that for a long ass time, and give yourself, at least for this first half of January, let yourself have your own holiday season in the first half of January, because I feel like for a group of y'all, this holiday season was a little tiring. You were there for others. You were within family dynamics. You were running around here and there. You were gifting this. You were listening to this family member go on and on. Whatever that is for you, you've been around a lot of stimuli. And I'm hearing that for this first half of January, this is a time to just be in your own holiday. To take this time for yourself, to ready, set, and propel yourself into 2020. There is love. There is partnership right here. For those of you who are already in loving partnerships, this is a time to really tuck in and focus on your partner and the love between you, okay? For those of you who are wanting it, it's really about letting loose and letting your freak flag fly and giving yourself room and leniency. I really feel like I'm tapping into someone who is very regimented, and it's like this whole, again, this feeling of like, it's 2020, I've got to do it this way. Let yourself have a little extended holiday here is what I'm getting, okay? There's something really important in that, okay? What's going on? Look at how stunning. 3 of Pentacles. Look at this gorgeousness. I'm so obsessed with this new deck of mine. So 3 of Pentacles is being compensated for the work that you do especially well, right? It's bringing your particular perspective or artist's eye to something, right? And being compensated in due form for that. So it's really, really beautiful, right? I want to point something out. The fact that this is being depicted by, you know, an artist, you know, doing a rendering of this lady with no clothes on. And I'm talking about moving out of this place where you feel like a hair can't be out of place and letting your freak flag fly. And then homegirl is over here just like in her nude glory, living her best life, not feeling any kind of like, you know, shyness or like, oh, I gotta cover up. No, living her best life over here. And I feel like this is your advice right now. There's something about your future self here too. I'm getting from this energy, this lady over here. Why do I feel like I'm seeing 3 generations? There's something about generational healing or generational perspective. Okay. You can also look at the other people in your life, whether it be family, friends, or whatever have you, and just kind of go, that's someone I admire who feels like they're living their best life. What do they do that I could emulate? Okay. Yeah. So we've got the 9 of Pentacles. I mean, this is all variations on a theme, darling, and I'm absolutely obsessed. 9 of Pentacles is living your best life with the bird on your head, baby. This is that single guy, single gal, and loving it key. This is being financially independent. This is feeling like you have everything you could ever need within you already and not searching for it outside of yourself. See where I'm going with this? You have love coming towards you here. In order to manifest it, you have got to do you right now. That's what it is. Again, those of you who are already in relationships, it's either tucking in to focus on the connection or allowing yourself some space to breathe within a pre-established dynamic. Because this is about independence, yeah? Why do I keep hearing ain't no sunshine when she's gone? Okay, for a very small group of you darlings, there is someone who either broke up with you or you broke up with, but I feel like it could have been because of some actions that they did or didn't take that is really going to be missing on you. Okay, that's for a very small group, but I just got that message. Okay, moving on. 6 of Swords. I'm so obsessed with this. Listen, this is such a positive feeling when this comes up because this is moving away from the have-tos and the should-dos and the could-dos and the what-not, shoulda, has-beens, and so on and so forth, and literally moving away from any sort of mental tension, and this is feeling the sweet relief of mental clarity. The sweet relief of mental clarity, right? These are all multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9. I feel like some of you are considering moving on from something, whether it's a job or a home or, I don't know, person, anything. Because I'm getting a strong 3 of Wands vibe here too. It feels like, cause do you see how she's like looking at this boat going, should I hop on that ferry? There's something about that. Divine Tarantella, I keep hearing it. Divine Tarantella. Even if that translates to you is like turning on some music and just dancing your face off unabashedly, I feel like it's gonna break free or break open something that was lying dormant in your energy that is really, really important and really, really juicy, okay? Let's get a clarifier for 3 of Pentacles. I just heard like Jack and Rose. Okay, Jack and Rose from the Titanic, and I was getting Titanic earlier in the meditation. Remember how Jack like drew Rose when she was naked? There is someone coming into your energy that is going to want to see you, all of you, up close and without a filter. Your quest right now is to get comfortable with that within for yourself so that when someone else wants to see you in that way, you can do it living your best life, honey, not trying to cover up or anything. And that's a lot deeper than just skin, right? That's sharing your past, that's coming to terms with some shadow sides, some fears, right? It's almost as if you're prepping for this connection that's coming towards you, but it's not just about the connection. I feel like you're prepping for like a whole new chapter of your life where you're moving out of any preconceived notions of obligation or perceived limitations. You're moving beyond that and breaking yourself wide open into it's like newness. You're just jumping off of this beautiful, oh my God, look at this, Temperance. I didn't even know what I was holding. Temperance, Sagittarius energy to clarify the 3 of Pentacles. This is soulmate reunion. This is balance. Remember what I just said about getting to the place within and for yourself where you can stand and look at yourself naked in the mirror, but also looking at yourself from, internally as well and going, I love where I'm at. I love what I see, that there's beauty in the broken bits. Whoa, there's beauty in the broken bits. Okay. I'm hearing the song, it's come up a couple times today. I'm hearing the song Without Fear by Dermot Kennedy. Okay. Take a listen, why don't ya? But these are two people that have internally balanced themselves, right? Coming together to they each have an equally filled cup to contribute to the equation, right? Yeah. Okay, clarifier for 9 of Pentacles. Oh my God, the Hierophant. This is the marriage key. This is everything being exactly as it should be. This is no room for questions, comments, or concerns. It is what it is. To clarify 9 of Pentacles, do you remember how I've been saying this whole time? Releasing any woulda, coulda, shouldas. Releasing any, but I always go to the gym 7 days a week. But I always cut carbs. But I always talk negatively to myself when I'm not perfect. I just heard that for somebody. Release that shiz. Release it. There's no right way to do anything. There's no right way to live. There's no right way to love. This is, I'm telling you, there's this huge feeling of just breaking down the way that you've always done things and really clicking in and identifying in what areas of my life am I operating from programming that was put upon me, whether by family or experience or myself or whatever have you. It feels like you're being called to break free of any programming. Okay? Widen your scope, darlings. Dare to do things differently. Okay, fine. If you knew, just go with me on this. I love a hypothetical. If you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt, and it's gonna get a little dark, but I have a point, that you were gonna die in 1 year's time, how would you spend 2020? That is what you're being called to do here. Okay? Not that you're gonna die, but that's my point. What would you do if there was no restrictions of time or whatever have you, right? What would you want to do? What's on your bucket list? Okay? Because it's going after those things on your bucket list, it's going to open you up to this energy that wants to be yours. Okay? Divine Tarantella. Dance like no one's watching. Dance like no one's watching. Okay? Six of Swords. Guys, it's Six of Pentacles. This is equal give and take. What else can we say about this? Six of Pentacles to clarify the Six of Swords. Do you see how she's, is she pregnant? Okay, I said pregnant, but she's actually holding a big bag of apples. Look at this. Okay? Equal give and take. You are moving steadily into a time where your relationships are going to be beautifully balanced. You're seeing the variations on a theme here, right? Beautifully balanced relationships, partnerships, and connectionships, right? I know that's not technically a word, but it's my word. Ooh, see, that's the point of this whole reading. It's kind of, there's no right way, wrong way, let your freak flag fly. How, you know, spend this time, especially this first half of January, like dance like no one's watching. Breaking free of any programming, right? Childhood programming is what I'm hearing for some of y'all. Childhood programming. What we are taught either by example or through tutelage as children stays with us, darling. And sometimes we got to divine tarantella that right out. We got to wash that right out of our hair, honey. And that's just what it is. Okay. Okay. Let's get a goddess guidance for my stunning Pisceans. You guys really are the heart of the zodiac, I feel like. You guys are the heart. Okay. Let's get to it. Goddess guidance for my Pisceans. I just got shivers all over my body. Did I not mention Lakshmi when the elephant came up? Lakshmi. Y'all better work, Pisceans. Lakshmi, bright future. And then I saw Dev Patel. The Indian culture here. Okay. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. Stop worrying. Everything gonna be fine. Guys, this is stunning. I'm also drawn to wait. Her hand is like up and it's like stop in the name of love. It's kind of like, you know, setting boundaries with yourself and going, this can stay, this can go. This I don't want to bring into 2020. This I do. Elephants, a symbol of prosperity and abundance. Lakshmi is such a beautiful, stunning energy. Another one of her symbols is the cow, which is feminine energy and mother relationships and dynamics with your mother. That can be pertinent for some of you guys, especially because I was just talking about childhood programming. Okay? I have shivers all over my body. Pisces, this is a very blessed and divine time for you. I'm completely obsessed about that reality. Ooh, I just heard honeysuckle. Something about honeysuckle or the sweetness smelling. Did someone grow up around honeysuckle? Or lives near somewhere honeysuckle? Something. Anyway, with that being said, my beautiful Pisceans, this is your first half of January general reading. I so hope that this helped and resonated with you. If so, please let me know in the comments below. I would just love that. And just thank y'all so much for being here. And as always, just thank you for being you so much. And be well. Until next time.